Charlotte's Web by E.B. White. One morning at the breakfast table, 8-year-old Fern sees her father leave the house with an axe and asks her mother where he's going. Her mother delivers the shocking news that Mr. Arabelle is going out to kill a runt that was born the night before. Fern chases her father down and persuades him to spare the runt, telling him that it is unjust to kill a piglet just because it is too small. Moved by his daughter's plea, Mr. Arabelle decides to give the runt to her to look after. Fern names the piglet Wilbur and looks after him like a baby, pushing him in a carriage alongside her doll and feeding him with a bottle. At 5 weeks old, Mr. Arabelle insists that Wilbur is sold and he goes to live in the Zuckerman barn down the road. Wilbur initially struggles at the barn because he misses Fern so much, but soon he becomes acquainted with new friends, the best of whom is a lady spider named Charlotte. Wilbur is happy and content during this time. Fern visits him and Charlotte tells him exciting stories, but one day he receives some terrible news. The sheep tells him that Mr. Zuckerman is fattening him up for Christmas dinner. Charlotte calms down a distraught Wilbur and promises him that she will save him. She doesn't know how, but she is determined she will. One morning, Lurvy, the farmhand, notices Charlotte's spider web in the morning fog. The words, "some pig," have been weaved into the web. Lurvy quickly fetches Mr. Zuckerman, who is equally amazed, and soon the news spreads near and far. Worried that people might be getting bored of some pig, Charlotte asks Templeton, the rat, to aid her in finding more words to write in her web. Templeton scavenges for newspaper clippings to help Charlotte. The next word Charlotte writes is terrific. Then radiant. With the news of Zuckerman's famous pig spreading, the Zuckermans and Arabelles decide to take Wilbur to the county fair. Charlotte agrees to go too, even though she is very tired. At the fair, Charlotte is disappointed to see that beside Wilbur's pen is a much larger spring pig called Uncle. Knowing he is fierce competition, Charlotte decides to spin another web, and once again, Templeton is sent off to find a word. Before nightfall, Charlotte weaves her web with the new word, humble, written into it. During the night, she discovers she is pregnant and creates an egg sac for her children. In the morning, the Zuckermans and Arabelles see the web, but also notice that the larger pig, Uncle, has already won first prize. Suddenly, over the loudspeaker, a voice is heard asking Zuckerman to bring his famous pig to the judge's booth for a special award. Wilbur is awarded a medal for being phenomenal and completely out of the ordinary. When Wilbur returns to his pen, he notices that Charlotte looks quite unwell. She tells him that she knows he is safe now, but that she is dying and has no energy to move. Wilbur promises to take Charlotte's egg sack back to the farm. Back at the farm, Wilbur waits patiently for the birth of Charlotte's children. When they are born, 3 of them stay with Wilbur and become his good friends. Year after year, new spiders are born to replace the old, but no one ever replaces Charlotte in Wilbur's heart. The end.